Okay, so my mom is a transgender, born transgender, who went post-op bottom surgery and conceived children, gave birth to children like me, who was also born a transgender. And growing up, I was told it was normal to be trans because you can't change what you are at birth. But I was also told I was going to be a boy, which was against my wishes. I didn't want to have to remove my uterus, but in the end, I have. And this is where gender ideology in elementary school becomes a complex or complicated situation that I did not enjoy. Sogi running through my school telling me they're going to remove my clitoris because I am in fact a male, and that had damaged me mentally, sexually, and has never let me look back from gender ideology since elementary school. And growing up, I had dreams of finally developing into a woman, but they never came, and the government was pushing me to become, yet again, a man. And so they pushed me onto steroidal testosterones since middle school to develop my body mass, muscle, masculinity, deepen my voice, and everything like that, because I am a man. And that was where I started having depression, because it has a very negative energy in that English linguistic listening party, you know. It hurt me because this is my body and I didn't want it. So around 22, I decided I would transition as an adult. It became very easy actually for me to be able to do this, but it did take a lot longer to mentally, socially transition than it would have for a child who would have gotten used to it. But I'm not saying that I had been actually converted to male, but I am saying that it is now impossible for me to live as a female who is unclockable because of my early life childhood transitions to male and all of my indoctrination I had been processed through and under the government of Canada, where I was registered as a male regardless of trans or not. Trans male, so what? It's not the belief you need to hold. And you don't need to know I'm a biological female. Many people on earth are biological opposite sexes. It doesn't really mean anything to be intersex, does it? Just because I'm intersex masc, intersex female, does not mean that people will not call me a man. Nor does it mean I'll be disappointed if you do. I'm perfectly fine with you calling me a man. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, I will say my decision to transition and go under the knife for bottom surgery was completely my own. It was completely my own decision. My family had taken it up into their own hands and decided to have my children for their own families as well. Right? So, anyways, if that was so important to them, but not letting me be who I wanted to be when I was a child, go figure. Figure 8, right? Figure number fucking 8. Who cares? My family won't accept me. That's okay. Maybe I am a man. Maybe I'm still a man, but there's a great, grand disappointment and aggravated culture within me where I don't want to accept society for what it has done to me, and I'm the one who hurts. And you might call me crazy or just somebody who has had a hard life, and that's the way it is, but that's the way that I knew I wouldn't have had to be And that's why I'm the winner. I win. I won.